Now, of all of the elements that make up your media release, without doubt, the most important, the most crucial element is the headline. This is what the eye is attracted to the moment the media either look at the release from their computer or pick it up from their printer or fax machine. Yes, that's right, some media organisations still use fax machines. The headline needs to be clear, concise, to the point, and it needs to capture the imagination of the reader. It should be short, generally no longer than 2 sentences. It needs to be in capitals, bolded, and at least 20-point font. A Times Roman font is fine, and it should be centred. Let's take a look at some examples. Let's say you are a veterinarian and there's a new strain of dog virus doing the rounds. If you wanted to send a media release out letting the media know that you're available for comment on the disease, this is what your main headline might look like. A warning to all dog owners. 3 checks you must make to ensure your pooch is safe. This headline has a number of elements that the media like. Firstly, it has urgency, with the use of the words warning and must. Secondly, it has intrigue. What are the 3 checks owners must carry out? And lastly, it evokes emotion, because all dog owners love their pets. Another way to write this particular headline is like this. The first thing dog owners must do to ensure their pet doesn't have the latest virus. The media loves ST words, as I've previously mentioned. And in this case, first is the ST word. Let me explain. Again, to reiterate. Other examples of ST words include last, best, biggest, worst, longest, oldest. Whenever there's an ST word in a media release, the media pay attention. The first time this has happened, the last time a major business will open, the best result by a football team in its history, the biggest surplus in the state's history, the worst bushfires on record, the longest bridge ever built. You get the drift? Another example of the dog virus headline could be something like this, provided it's accurate. The worst dog virus for 40 years. 3 checks you must make to ensure your pooch is safe. The use of the word worst as the ST word. 40 years is highlighted because this emphasises how bad the virus is. The checklist again is important. The use of the word must again highlights urgency. And safe is a word that engenders a response from the media as well. Are you starting to get the feel of the process now? The headline must be exactly that, a headline that catches the eye of the media. It needs to be short but punchy with plenty of gravitas. Let's look at some other examples. Let's say you're a financial broker and there are changes to superannuation laws. A story like this affects thousands, if not millions of people. And you'd like the media to interview you so that you can trumpet your expert thoughts on the changes. Your headline could look something like this. Don't waste a second. The one thing you must do immediately to protect your superannuation. Urgency. Don't waste a second. There's emotion there. A list, albeit a list of 1. The number 1 thing you must do. It's Valentine's Day. You own a florist shop and you're expecting to sell a lot of black roses as they're trending overseas. Your headline might be, Black is the new red, a floristry first. Again, intrigue and an ST word as well. What about if you own or run a major company and let's say you decide to allow your workers a number of mental health days off? What about something like this? We're mad about our employees and they're so happy. A nice play on words, plus intrigue, a headline that will ensure the media read on. So in my view, the headline is the most important, the most crucial part of your media release. Get that right and you're on your way.